So then what's the final cherry on top of the sundae here for the side of Falcons? Have this flexibility, right? Because
Available are kind of countered by the fact that Doom and Batrider are picked, right? Yeah, I mean, pockets are fine, but the slower spirit fit into this. Maybe Falcons just go back for something they ran before and like damage mitigation, go Kunkka or something like that for a little bit of save during the Kunkka does fine against Pango.
There you go. Go for the Kunkka. Nice job, Wagga.
I think he needs to pair up with the Kunkka.
So if you had to give like a report card for these drafts that we've got right now, based off of laning, because that's the thing that we said that Falcons is incredible at, how does Team Zero score against them with this particular lineup? Again, it's very dependent on how they decide to lane, but you can kind of get a basic idea off of what the draft is offering.
I think they get a little bit of a minus for mid lane just being slightly weaker than the Sanking purely for the lane, but otherwise I think their lanes are super strong. Yeah, the side lanes coming out from Team Zero are just very, very solid here. Wind Ranger is one of the most oppressive carries you could ask for. She does so much damage and she's very difficult to go on. So nothing weak in lane like the Terrorblade we saw in our previous series that we were casting or something like that. It's going to be a much stronger safe lane.
Yeah, that's definitely a difficult one for the TB, just getting forced out of lane so early. Also, though, the rotations were on point in that game, and taking a look at what they have for rotations on both teams, it's pretty impressive as well. Who do you think is going to make the first moves?
I imagine we'll see it from Snaking. He has been very, very on point with just moving around and getting stuff done with his Batrider previously, but now on Tusk, also a good hero to just make a little bit of a move towards mid or even controlling runes.
Got that power shot, plus all the sticky napalm coming off from CZQ. Crit's already starting off pretty low health here, but just some plinks back and forth, nothing he can't heal off.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Just regenerate, eat some tangle. Plenty of time until the lane starts.
Shout out Snake King. As an NA person, it's always nice to see an NA boy succeeding.
Yeah.
Little scuffle here. Pawn low, taking some damage. They still gonna be able to go grab up the rune. This little burrow strike, just a lot of pressure. Crash coming out from the 70. Marine wants it. Skeeter, he's gonna start off feeling real good. They'll end up losing mid though. Ooh.
Yeah, and a kill for the Wind Ranger. That's not what getting 3 denies early on against the Sanking. A bad job.
Okay, so top lane is going to be the Wind Ranger with this bat. And we saw already early on just how much damage the two of these can just output, right? You start sticking up the sticky napalm, and that power shot, it's almost kind of deceptive with how much damage it can actually nuke.
And now the sniper being chased a bit. You can see that Erica is even lining up to possibly help. It's actually just a solo dive here.
He's just going for it. Oh, no. All right. I mean, he's going to pay for it with his life, but look at all the space that this Wind Ranger gets. Like,
yeah, just slowly gets run down there. No magic stick charge can save you from that. He does buy a magic stick now, though.
Bottom lane, see that drinking buddy's coming in handy here. Snaking pulls himself over. It's gonna be enough though to get away. You can see Ponlo and Beyond are trying to close the gap, but Skeeter's there. He says, "Don't you dare touch my drinking buddy."
Yeah, they have the Chain Lightning creep on Doom. It was nerfed, but it's still a very good creep to have for that damage. 180 damage for 60 mana. Using it to on the side lanes, we still see some harassment coming in from Jakiro. He wants his level 3 power spike to get the double points in dual breath most likely. Could also go liquid fire since he went for a fire facet. Again, this lane with drinking buddies and Luna right clicks, it's good to have the minus attack speed.
And Snake King gonna have to use the snowball. Hit over onto Beyond. This is looking a little bit scary here for Snake. Pondo also sitting quite low though. Can they turn this back around? Skeeter. Oh, he was not knowing that Ponlo had the wand, I guess, charges right there. Beyond still not looking great. We'll be able to finish on Snaking using that lightning. Ponlo now trying to put this pressure onto Crit. Still going to end up dying to the shrapnel. Are they gonna? Nah. Beyond's a little bit too scared here. He's like, I'm sitting a little low. I don't know. They're gonna be respawning soon. We're just gonna.
The crazy amount of stuff that he gets from the chain lightning. Crazy good.
Far, pretty far.
Yeah, he's not having a good start to. Well, Batrider has done a good job. Yeah, told you Snaking was gonna be the one.
Spot. As you can see, 70 also coming up, wants to punish them, and they do end up getting kill on Mallory. They need the kill on Amar though, and he's got a rolling around around in circles trying to find the opening. They've got the Firefly. They're putting the damage down on the ground as they chase after Amar. This is looking like this should be pretty good for them. Can they catch him, though, is, of course, the question. Yeah, you know, he figures that this is probably a situation where I am not going to survive. And there's the power shot coming in from Erica.
Gonna take the last hit on that one. A lot of skirmishing going on. Meanwhile,
a nice realization that they're probably going to have their hands a little too full at that time to make this.
I know a clown when I see one. That's rivaling. It's rivaling Nyx for a level 6 voice line right there.
ZQ just kind of fighting a little bit here with Amar in the top lane. Snaking in position with crit. They want a kill on this Windrunner. Got the level 6, but there are so many people here. In comes the boat, and down will go Erica.
He popped the focus fire, but it does not really work when you keep getting stunned up over and over here. A lot of disable coming in for Falcons, who are now starting to crack down on this top lane hard. Not giving Wind the good start that he wants.
I mean, they've already rotated the Luna now, too. Skeeter loves to do this. He loves to take the gate, go join in, whether it's in the top lane, the mid lane. He's very active. This patch suits him so well. Or rather, he understands the patch so well.
It feels almost like a script, right? Skeeter, every game we watch him, it's like, get level 6.
Tends to have the most favored results.
Yeah. Could also be the other way around, that they're aggressive because they're strong, so they just bully the opponents. But yeah, we see Beyond trying to farm up. He's gonna get drawn on by a Tusk here.
Snake King follow up with that shrapnel. Gets the Doom off over onto Snake King. A nice little bit of slow from Pono. And Beyond, he's gonna die. Snake King, stick it down a little bit.
That was a nice use of the creep wave. Oh, gets sniped out.
It's like, I think they probably have vision here.
In there, bringing buddies forward.
Let's see, still a little ways off here for the Blade Mail. ZZQ was trying to do a little bit of farming. 70's here. See the boat tossed out. Drinking buddies, dragging them both in together. They're looking to go back in on the Wind Ranger, but somebody, again, is here. He does have his ultimate. He's rolling around in circles. No more Firefly left. And I'm not sure. Probably are able to go and slow down Snake King just enough.
Oh, he stopped the shield crash with a punch. Not enough, though. Amar now in trouble. 20 stick on him, though.
Skeeter's here, though. Skeeter has a clip, so have to be very careful. 7E, he's taking a lot of damage, and they get the final hit off on him. So now Erica gets the javelin, delivers. ZZQ still sitting at level 5, trying to make a little space, a little room, but that last glaive just right over at the bat.
Oh, the courier.
So that's courier snipe, too. It already gave him the javelin, at least. Like, it's not absolute disaster.
Yeah, it's not.
But I mean, it's not.
The power push as well, starting to open. Nice rotation again by
Erica, bottom lane, so much damage. They just need a little bit more. Do they have that listen? They should have it. Just need to close that gap a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't even need it. Just links them.
Kill after kill going the way of Skeeter here as he's joining all these fights. And farm-wise, it's looking close between him and the Wind Ranger. They have the same CS, but if you take a look at the net worth, you can see a big difference there. 6.8 versus 5.5k gold.
I mean, this is something that I really love about Dota, is that, like, typically you think, okay, I'm going to out-farm you, I'm going to hit more creeps. But what happens if you hit about the same amount of creeps and you also kill your enemy at the same time? Like, that's even more beneficial. That's such a huge lead. And that's something that we're seeing Skeeter do here, where he's like, you know, yeah, I'm going to hit creeps when I can, but I'm also just going to be so active.
Feels the gank, gonna back away from bottom, the ancient camp, so they are going in there with Pangle. 5 seconds for him to have his ulti available again.
They do have lasso too if they want to try to commit it on someone. They're split up quite a bit.
Midas, and he does not have the devil's bark. Yeah, buying and selling all the time, that's too much.
Crit leading the charge. Wanders over towards Amar.
Skeeter again looking for more. Gets a loosened theme onto ZZQ here.
ZZQ. Look at the dive. Like, they know they're strong. They know that they've got everyone together here. Putting the pressure onto ZZQ. They don't want to allow this bat to get any lassos off. And Amar's just dominating. It's always nice when you've got the blade mail. You're tanky enough to walk around in all that Firefly.
Yeah, he has the Aghanim Scepter coming up as well. Needs 1,200 more gold on the Kunkka. And again, the Luna in here, stealing away Ancients from the Wind Ranger. This is space that he wants to farm.
That's excellent, you know, participation, but look at this. There's just no regard for the tower. None. Snake King is going to give him a big old punch. Drops the Ice Path, buys a little bit more time, but these Luna Manta Illusions just slice through him.
Yeah, meanwhile we have Erica going for Vinland here, as you can call it, farming the enemy side of the map, the only safe part of the map right now. And meanwhile you're just losing more and more control. Bottom tier 2 tower is gonna fall heck for it, but if he did go down here he would find a nice little reward.
He's probably got other concerns on his mind.
Right outside his vision. Put some goggles on, dude.
Mid lane, they find themselves easy Q. Nice quick hit squad, and they've got the creep, so they can start putting pressure on this mid tower. Nice deep ward behind the tower too, so anyone who approaches will have
out now. The wisdom rune, does crit take it in 20 seconds? It evolves. Yeah, they're gonna let it ferment. Love to see it. It's gonna evolve into a tier 3 wisdom rune on the 21-minute spawn.
Crit's sitting a little low here. It's looking a little scary.
It's close.
It's alright, he's gonna be fine.
But Skeeter? Oh,
Skeeter?
You got it.
You got it, you got it.
And
no problem.
Staring at the rune, he's like, grow my little rune. And there he goes, 800. Then the Doom, who's running a Midas. That's
Yikes.
Pretty telling to the game state right now. Just a hunting squad finding a Batrider. And they're gonna wait to survive against that. The Agonist bolt comes in and shoots his cannonballs.
It's a little overkill. I'll find Pawn low in the meanwhile, so support for support.
Well, 2 supports rather. But yeah, they're getting everything they want right now, just dominating the map. I think Team Zero, their only hope is to fight inside their own base and maybe bait Falcons to overextend at this point, because fighting out in the open is just not really in the cards for them.
I just feel like they're too disciplined. Like occasionally, I won't lie.
Doom is, and he also didn't get the curry kill. Yeah, he also TP'd into a Watcher now, so they saw they TP'd.
Find the opening over in that mid lane, but not ready to fully commit just yet. Just enough to give them a little fright.
Trapping them into their base, though. The Wind Ranger doesn't have access to any farming right now, and Luna, you know, once this tier 3 tower goes down, the barracks are unlikely to survive with the way the glaives work. So if they want to defend, they have to do it early.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Put the fortification out, and the power shot to clear up the creeps, but they don't have the bat with them, right? He's cute. He does find himself in his rune, but I'm curious how they want to approach this coming out from Falcons, because game is firmly in their hands at this time. Smoke's coming out from the side of Team Zero.
Falcons, they've forced everybody back to base, and then they back off.
Just waited for the high ground, or is that just being too passive? Because I can see, you know, both sides of it, where, you know, you fight in your base, you've got a little bit extra, you know, protection, but at the same time, like, allowing them to just set the tone and walk right in doesn't feel good either.
I think it was the best play they could do after they get forced to come base with everyone, just smoking out and looking for something.
Well, they found themselves a 7E. This is not feeling too great. Ghost ship plus the epicenter. Just cannonballs flying everywhere, and in comes Snake King. Cheers, he says.
Cheers, and a little punch takes the solo kill there on 7E, and they are just off here. But if they feel confident, they can take the fight.
They've got all the...
This is what Zero wants, though, a fight in their base.
I mean, they get a nice doom off as they jump forward, they drag back over on the Skeeter, and maybe they should have respected it a little bit more. Rolling Thunder over onto Amara. They're finding their target. They're chasing after Mallory now. He's got his BKB. He's trying to figure out how he wants to move. Doesn't have quite enough mana though here. Now Erica, they've got their sights set on. They'll take him out. X on the beyond. So they're going to try to drag back this Doom into the torrent to do a little bit more damage. Mallory, so there it is. He's got it. Now he's got the up. He was so patient. He's got to turn his attention now over to beyond. That should be a dead Doom. Triple kill for Mallory.
Yeah, don't need your carry. Let her die, and then win the fight anyway on the back of the other cores, just doing tons of damage between Kunkka and Sanking here. And they have buybacks available, but don't really want to commit them for holding the melee racks. They desperately need the money on the Wind Ranger.
This Lena can just TP right over to the little outpost. Join the fight really fast. Looks like it's gonna just push out that bottom lane instead and starts drawing the line. But mid is obliterated now, and
2 racks
Falcons
down.
are just gonna reset.
Only have the single lane remaining. They do have a tier 2 tower as well, at least, so they have something to go through here. And with Roche still being down for a little while, we'll see if Falcons want to push again without it.
The Crimson Garden, that's one of the things we said, is just
Getting the brooch needs a lot of gold.
The Ice Path comes out from Pablo, but they have so much damage to drag back. Can they finish him off? No, not quite. See Beyond, he's got the sheaves. Never mind, there it is from Skeeta. He finishes him off. Another Ice Path landing over onto 2. They've still got that Solar over on Skeeter. Oh, Malrine realizing they're off into the corner. They have their view over onto Doom. They just smack him around. He is toast. And the follow-up onto Ponlo. X marks the spot over to ZZQ. They call GG. Falcons just came to this game to play. My God.
Yeah, Falcons 1 game up now in this tiebreaker. It is the best of 3, so Team Zero, they still have the chance to bring this back, but they need 2 back-to-back victories here against Falcons, who seem to be a little bit